Hi, I'm Jason, and today I'm going to review Zoom Phone. Zoom Phone is a new kid on the block of VoIP services, but is it as disruptive to the industry as Zoom was to video meetings? We'll find out. Let's go. Zoom has changed a lot over the years. It is no longer just a video meeting app. They are now calling it Zoom Workplace. And it comes with many features similar to Microsoft Office 365. These include docs, whiteboards, video clips, notes, mail, contacts, and workflows. With that in mind, this actually might be a good stock to look at. It might be on a rebound as a successful Office Suite competitor. But today, we're just going to focus on the phone portion. But I'll also run through the rest of the app later to show you those functions. When I was reviewing Zoom Phone, I wanted to make sure it has all the must-have features of a VoIP service. And these are the ones I found it does have that I think every VoIP service provider should include. These include US and Canadian calling, which is unlimited unless you're on their lowest tier plan. You can also port your current number or purchase a new one. They have visual voicemail with transcriptions. They also have call handling for after hours in your holidays. If you don't make a conference call, you can do that. They also will record your phone calls, and they have texting, which is not available on our lowest tier plan. And they also don't have text auto responses unless you get their add-on Power Pack, which is a bit disappointing, and I'll go through this Power Pack later on. Going forward, they also have some phone call monitoring, takeover, and whisper. You can get a 1-800 phone number with extensions. They also have IVR menus, and lastly, they have their bring your own carrier. These are the standard features that all VoIPs should have that they also do include. Zoom also has some advanced and administration features that I'd like to tell you about. They include integrations for things like Salesforce, Google, Microsoft, and many more. They also have an Android and iPhone app, which you probably used on your Zoom calls. They have call summaries by AI, call parking and hot desks. Additionally, they include analytic dashboards, rent or lease hardware phones, and they allow you to send and receive faxing. I've talked about the features, and now I'd like to show you the app's actual interface. It's very minimalistic, which I like because it doesn't feel bloated and gets me what I want when I want it without clutter. It kind of reminds you of Google back in the day, back when, the CEO said they just wanted to get out of your way so you could start searching, and that's how they made money. The faster you search, the more you search, the more money they made from ads. Well, times have changed though, right? Oh well. By default, it starts with their home screen that showcases their bread and butter, their video conferencing portion. That's what we start off with. However, you can reorder these up here just by dragging and dropping. So since phone's the most important one of this video, I'm going to show you that next. And as you can see, it's also very minimalistic. It has our dial pad in the middle, call logs on the left with our voicemail to different lines we could have. As well on the right, this stays, as you can see, this is our meetings, today's date, and general information. And if you want to go ahead and call this phone number, go ahead. This is from Better Call Saul. You might like what you hear. Just so you know, every phone number in Better Call Saul, you could actually call it and something will pick up. It's kind of cool. Moving on, we have the Meetings tab. This is just basically like an Outlook calendar. We have Team Chat. This is like Slack and Microsoft Teams. Scheduler, Docs, Whiteboards, and we have all these other ones like Clips, Notes, Mail, Contacts, Apps, and Workflows. And this is why it's an Office Suite now instead of just a video conferencing app. I want to show you when you make a phone call. All right, I'm going to pause the video here and just show you the cool features it's got when you're actually making a phone call. It's got the standard ones up here, like hold, transfer, etc. You could turn it into a video meeting. You can invite them to a meeting. And the cool feature is you could start tracking for billable hours. I think it's pretty awesome. Makes it a lot easier if you're a freelancer. Also down here at my caller ID says 800. That's my extension. Mine came with my phone number as 800. But once you have multiple people involved, you can change them except to whatever it is you need to be. And up here, we just have our notifications, our profile, so you can change all of this stuff and get into your settings. Got the phone, change your ringtones, call preferences. So it's pretty generic for any kind of phone thing, but those are your options. So like I said, the interface is very basic and plain, but that should be a good thing because it's all about the functioning and utility of the actual app. Next step, I want to show you their support. They do have 24/7 live chat and phone support. However, if you're on their lowest tiered plan, getting hold of an actual person is next to impossible. Just don't even plan on it. So you're gonna have to have the higher tiered plans if you want to actually talk to somebody. And I'll show you in a little bit the cost per plan. But these are the other methods to try to get some help. They have the standard things that everybody else seems to have nowadays that are tech companies. So far, I'd only shown you what I found. Let's review the app stores and see what other people have experienced using Zoom Phone. On a 5-star scale, the Android app has 4.2 from almost 4.5 million reviews, and the iPhone app has 4.6. Therefore, I would say Zoom is doing pretty well. As promised, this is the cost of each plan. If you get the meter plan, that's the lowest tier you could possibly get. It's $10 a month. However, there's all those limitations like I mentioned, just not unlimited calls. You can't get a hold of somebody in real life. So I don't recommend ever getting that unless you absolutely positively have to, or if you want to just try them out. It's a good way to check things out. If you want to see the cost comparison for all of these down below on their website, you could just Google Zoom Phone pricing. Down here, they have all the different kind of features and which of the plans have them, which ones don't. I also mentioned the Zoom Phone Power Pack, and this is what it offers and this is what it is. So it has more of a call handling panel, has more analytics reporting, and it's a team SMS text messaging here, but it also does include those auto response text messages as I mentioned. So if you want to get that add-on, you go ahead and get that one and it'll get these extra bonus features. It's about $25 per month per license to have the Power Pack. All right, also I want to show you the Zoom PBX rates. So if you want to get into the details of your calling and text messages per different countries, you can go Google billing, or you probably just Google Zoom PBX rates and I'll bring you this webpage. And here they all are per country for all the different type of functions. There's pay as you go and there's monthly. So who is Zoom for? Zoom Phone is for any small to large businesses. Almost every Fortune 5 company seems to use Zoom video conferencing. So I think you're in good company if you want to check out their phone service as well. My other VoIP reviews are for RingCentral and some other ones. Once those videos are done, a video will pop up here. But if you think you're ready to check out Zoom, whether that's the lowest tier plan to see what they have, down in my description and pinned comment is a link to Zoom. Thank you for watching and best of luck.